Hey everybody, welcome back to LPD TV on YouTube, Grid Talk Online. I'm back with Dave. I'm Lyle. Start us off.
Well, we're dodging rain showers. We're outside today.
Yeah.
But if it rains, it looks like we're going to get washed out.
Righto. Episode 8 we're on.
Yeah. So I watched. I think last week I said I was going to watch a couple of things.
Right. Yeah.
So I watched the Isle of Man.
Okay.
That was really good.
Right.
But not the senior, just the superbike.
Okay.
The senior wasn't on YouTube yet. And then I watched the last 6 hours of the Le Mans 24 hour.
Right.
That I had taped.
Yeah.
And that was brilliant. That was great.
You were saying it was pretty good.
Yeah, that was great.
Right.
And Ferrari won. The Ferrari factory team won.
Yeah.
And they won by 12 seconds.
Wow.
And the second place team was the Toyota Gazoo racing team in the hypercar overall.
Right.
And then the Ferrari 51 car was 2 seconds behind the Toyota Gazoo.
Okay.
So Ferrari first,
Toyota
second, Ferrari third.
Wow.
That was brilliant.
Okay.
Really good.
Good for Ferrari.
Yeah. And then when I caught up with the last 6 hours, the rain was still just drying out.
Yeah.
And they were crashing all over the place. It was a crash fest.
Okay.
Oh yeah. After the rain and he started pushing,
Yeah.
the track was still damp, right?
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a crash fest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And one guy stuck out. One crash stuck out, and a guy called Daniel Muncinelli.
Okay.
Muncinelli. He decided to crash his Mustang and it landed on his roof.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was a dumb crash. And I seen the replay, and he just tried to overtake a bunch of people, a bunch of hypercars down the inside, and just flipped the car.
Wow.
Like it was stupid. Yeah.
All kinds of things
Yeah,
can
Rossi's
happen.
car crashed out, earlier on. He was in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you were saying he was in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All kinds of stuff happens in the rain.
With about 2 hours left, the track really dried out.
Okay.
And they were going for it, like they were really going for it.
Okay.
And in the end, the Ferrari made it. All very close after 24 hours.
Really? Eh?
Really close to hypercars, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
24 hours and they
Yeah.
can still be neck and neck
Yeah.
going at it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so that's what I got, and then I got the Isle of Man Superbike.
Yep.
Got that. That was really good too.
Was it?
Still 6 laps,
Okay.
but not as modified as the senior bikes, I don't think.
Right.
And that was a dry race, but it had rained during the week,
Yeah.
so they worried about damp spots, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Peter Hickman came first.
Right.
Davey Todd and Dean Harrison with 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Peter Hickman, Davey Todd,
Davey Todd and Dean Harrison.
and Dean Harrison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter Hickman on the BMW 1000 RR, and Davey Todd was on the same bike, the BMW 1000 RR.
Okay.
And Dean Harrison was on the Honda 5-blade, your favourite bike.
Okay. Yeah. Way
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Michael Dunlop should have won that race. He was 25 seconds ahead of everybody overall.
Really?
Yeah. And he came in for the rear tire and a visor.
Okay.
And the visor guy didn't clip it on his eye. This is what your helmet stopped Michael Dunlop from winning that race.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an awry guy. I love him. I think it's the shape of my head, but I just love him.
Yeah.
So this is my helmet. Dave brought us out his.
This is my helmet.
One of our previous episodes.
I try it on. I want to see how it fits.
You want to right now try it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought it was.
This is unscripted here.
I didn't think it fitted properly.
Why do you say that?
it looks a little tight. It looks a little tight in there, but you say it feels good.
Whereabouts?
Just
Yeah.
looks a bit Cabbage Patch.
No,
dull.
I've had other ones on that are too tight. Like this one's a medium. Fits me perfect.
Medium. Okay, I got a large.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You got a big empty head though.
but not all the time. That helmet caused Michael Dunlop to not win the race because his visor came off.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I'm a huge Arai guy, so I don't know what to say to that. I didn't watch the race. Might have been the visor guy rather than Arai.
That Honda 5-blade was the first time since 2015 Honda won a race there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Fireblade guy. This is my old 99. I recently, well, not recently, a year ago, I guess, I bought a 1000 Triple R. I'm gonna have to wheel it out and we'll put in an episode.
Yeah. Ride it out here
Yeah.
on a nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're always fighting the weather and the rain clouds, but we're getting into summer now. Today is June 22nd. I think it's 22nd.
No.
23rd.
No,
23rd.
third it is.
23rd. So 2 days ago was the longest day of the year.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. I rode my bike around. It was really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're into summer now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'll bring it out for an episode. We'll line them up. We'll maybe do a little comparison, start
Yeah.
them up. See
We're
what-
still trying to get this bike to run properly.
Yeah, it's got some
Got a few
issues,
fuel management issues,
but it's coming
but it will. We'll get it running right. You'll be happy.
one day at a time.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So
But
what did you do? See anything last week?
well, I have kind of gotten myself sidetracked. I put on a ride. I called it the Wishmakers Ride, and my whole initiative is to fundraise for Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the second one, I'm doing two in conjunction with each other. The second one is Spinal Cord Research Organization, and I just feel that those two are kind of meaningful to me because, number one, anyone who rides a bike, accidents happen. There's guys out there, people get cut off, whatever. There's all kinds of scenarios that happen. People get in accidents and they get hurt, and I find that a lot of people that ride motorcycles sometimes will end up as paraplegic or quadriplegic or whatever, and it's a lot to do with their spinal cord. And so I just felt like that would be a good cause for one of the fundraisers. And then the other one, Make-A-Wish Foundation for terminally ill kids. I just think that it's great to try and give kids something to look up to. If we can somehow get kids out, introduce them to motorbikes, and I know when I was a kid I loved motorbikes, and gives them something to look forward to. If we could maybe get one or two of them to meet some of their heroes down the road. So that's what I got myself sidetracked with this week, and I did my ride and raised a bit of money for those organizations, and so now that's in the past. I can move forward.
Okay.
But yeah, my homework I didn't get done was to.
You were supposed to watch all the lady.
I did actually watch.
motorcycle stuff.
I did watch race.
You're our lady motorcycle correspondent.
I did watch the second
Expert.
race. Yeah, expert. I did
Well,
watch.
he's single, so he's So that might be it.
Easy now.
That might be it.
Don't give him too much info.
He's single and ready to mingle.
I did watch. I did watch the second race of the women's race in Misano, World Women's Circuit Racing. Fantastic racing. I'm telling you, man, that's good racing.
Yeah.
Ana Carrasco, Sarah Sanchez, Maria Herrera, and there was one other girl there at the top four, and they were all swapping back and forth. I can't for the life of me right now remember her name. I apologize. I forgot our mics, so I hope you guys can hear us. A little bit of wind we're going through here right now, but it was fantastic racing. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Check it out, you guys. Their next race coming up. When is it?
Well, did you know that we have a new lady viewer?
Uh-oh. Is that right?
I've heard we have a lady viewer. A little bird told me.
Well, give her a shout out. Who are we talking about?
I think we have a lady viewer, and she loves motorcycles, and especially guys on motorcycles.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Okay. We got a name?
Well, her name's Andrea.
Andrea.
Say hi to Andrea.
Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Right on.
Yeah.
Give us some feedback. Shoot us a comment.
Yeah, she says a comment.
Yeah.
But she loves guys on bikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. What else was I supposed to do for homework? We were going to talk Formula One today.
Yeah,
So,
we can.
Yeah, we got the races going on in Spain.
Well, I watched the race of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the Formula One.
Give us a rundown. I caught some of it. I didn't catch
I watched the Formula One, and I watched it on Friday.
Okay.
But there was something that I wanted to mention. One of the old team managers from the 90s and the early 2000s is back in Formula One.
Okay.
His name's Flavio Briatore.
I thought he was on a lifetime ban.
He was banned.
Okay.
And apparently now he's unbanned.
He's unbanned.
He's unbanned.
Flavio.
But
Wow.
I gotta say, like, Flavio, you've gotta, he's just got this job. He's the first weekend in the paddock.
Yeah.
He's in Spain, and he looks like shite. He looks terrible.
I don't think Flavio cares.
It's a cross between Johnny Depp and Beetlejuice. Like, he's got to clean himself up a bit. Man, he looked rough.
What team is he with?
Alpine.
Oh, he is.
He's the special advisor to Alpine.
Back to Renault again.
And
You know
man,
what I heard? I don't know if you can.
he looked terrible.
I don't know if you can verify this for me. I heard now with Renault, they're talking to some of the other manufacturers on the grid about them becoming a customer to someone else's motor. Renault is possibly, or Alpine is possibly going to pull the pin on their motors.
Hadn't heard that.
Okay.
Hadn't heard that. Another bit of interesting news.
Yeah.
From Zach Brown at McLaren.
Okay.
Apparently the McLaren motorhome burned down
Really?
or caught fire.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think the chef started the fire in his kitchen.
Really?
Fire the chef, yeah.
Fire that
That's
chef,
what
man.
that's what the chatted is,
You're
yeah.
fired.
Yeah, you're fired
Literally.
after starting the fire. So
Really?
lots of drama
Wow.
in the paddock, yeah.
Well, I hope no one got hurt.
No one got hurt, but he did go to hospital. The chef did go to hospital.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was he cooking?
That's what no one's talking about. Like, what was he cooking? Yeah. Whatever he was cooking, he burnt it.
Wow. Burnt
Yeah,
it good
he
too.
burnt the toast.
Burnt it right to the ground. Wow.
So, what he tried to anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Zach
just-
Brown was actually at the Le Mans 24 as well. McLaren are thinking
Okay.
about going back into Le Mans.
Okay.
Big time, yeah.
Well, that's interesting
Getting back on
news.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very good, interesting news.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So the race today, like, everyone was like
Yeah.
banging on about how McLaren and Lando Norris was faster in practice, and he got pole position from Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great race, and Lando's, they were saying Lando's got a good chance of winning. No, it didn't happen.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Max Verstappen won again.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lando was second. He's 4 seconds behind.
Wow.
Yeah. And Lewis Hamilton got his first podium of the year.
He got
Third.
second with 4 seconds behind.
4 seconds behind.
Okay, and
Max
number
Verstappen.
3 was
Lewis Hamilton.
Hamilton on
First
the
podium of the year.
Wow.
Right, that's what I
Good for
I
Lewis.
heard.
Good for Lewis. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
interesting.
man, those commentators, if they get a sniff of something, like, they jinx it. They seem to jinx it. Like Karun, Chance Rock, he was like, I think he put like money on Lando to win. He sounded like it.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, he sounded like it. Yeah, yeah,
I like Karun. He's a
yeah. I like him.
in my mind, he's
Yeah.
a pretty. I think he's a fantastic.
Yeah. And Davidson, that does the
Yeah. Weren't they
the-
calling him
the
Andy?
team.
Andy or?
Anthony.
Yeah,
he was
but
at Le Mans. He was commentating at Le Mans
I think Simon.
2 weeks ago.
Simon made a mess up and called him Andy or something.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
in one of their broadcasts. Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
I seen that with Danica and.
Well,
anyhow.
your girlfriend Danica
Yeah.
was commentating the race today.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
wish I
he's
would
got
have.
a huge crush on Danica Patrick.
I wish I could have seen it all. Yeah.
Well, you can always check it out.
I will now. Yeah.
No, you mean Danica Patrick, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Sure. I seen some of it, but then I had to go do my ride, so
Yeah.
I only
She was
seen.
wearing a very short number.
Okay. Well,
Lots of legs.
It is summer.
Yeah.
Sundresses are
Yeah. Oh, very summery.
they're in this time of year.
I thought you like it.
Okay.
You're the big Lyle approved outfit.
Very good. I'll check it out.
Good job. Check it out.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Formula One, I'm hearing about Adrian Newey.
Yeah, Adrian.
They apparently they evacuated.
He did a surprise visit at
Yes.
Aston Martin.
Yeah, and they evacuated all the
Yeah.
all the staff out of the whole factory
Yeah.
to give him a one-on-one tour through there. So.
Yeah, he's very shy. Very shy person.
Yeah. So that cat's
A
out
little
of the bag.
antisocial.
Yeah. You heard it here first. The cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
But everyone's talking about him going to Ferrari, and now this comes out. So it's interesting to see where
Yeah.
he's going to end up.
I'm really at a loss at why Ferrari's still not performing. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like it's confusing.
You know what I did see at the beginning of the race was Carlos passing Charles, and they were talking about after the race. I heard something about Charles was saying that he hurt the team because of that. Do you have any comments or thoughts on that?
Well, that goes along with my whole confusion about the Ferrari team. I think it's part of everything.
Right.
I think there's confusion. Seems to be a little bit of confusion everywhere.
There's no cohesion.
You know, yeah, the strategy. Some of the strategy is a little, dicey.
Probably
Saying that though, like the Red Bull strategy was even worse. Like Perez was on a 3-stop. Like who does a 3-stop? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Perez's
Perez's engineer decided a 3-stop was a good idea,
That's the way to go.
but it wasn't. Yeah.
Well, he's re-signed now
Terrible.
with Red Bull for.
I don't even know why he's there. Like if he's not up with Max,
I know
why is he there?
I know why he's there.
To keep Max happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I think in the very near future, we'll see a lot of changes with that team, and it won't be going up the
Yeah.
grid or staying at the top end. I think they'll be slowly sliding back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it was the same old parade with Max Verstappen goes into he led from lap 3,
Yeah.
so it was game over for everyone.
Okay. But
He's
no comments on the Carlos pass on Charles.
Just I think he's probably trying to prove a point, Carlos Sainz.
Because from what I could see, it looked like there was nothing wrong with the pass.
But yeah,
He was far enough ahead into the corner that.
they looked at it though. They looked the race direction looked at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And what was
decided not to do nothing.
not to do anything.
Yeah. But yeah,
Interesting. Okay. Well.
I think Carlos Sainz is a little bit of a whiner.
You think so?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he's a whiner.
I don't know, man.
I don't think the team will miss him.
I think that all of them are a little bit whiny when the time is right for them.
I think he's a little whiny little biatch.
Yeah, I think the same with Charles. Whining about him, not backing out
Not as
of
much
it.
as Carlos Sainz though. I don't know. That's what I
I don't
pick
know.
up.
I don't agree with you there, man. I don't agree with you. Sorry.
Okay. You want to talk about Danica Patrick again?
Nice shirt, by the way.
Hey, I love this. My new shirt. He nobody buys me clothes now. Lyle's starting to buy me clothes.
Yeah. Okay, where
Yeah.
else? What else are we? What other grid can we talk about?
I think.
Canadian Superbike Series is in Edmonton right now.
Well, I haven't watched any of that.
Well-
It's difficult to find.
Yeah.
It's hard to find.
YouTube, man.
Yeah.
That's where we are. If you're looking for something to watch, go to YouTube and type up LPD TV on YouTube, or
Okay.
just Grid Talk Online.
Okay.
You might find us.
Yeah.
But yes, Canadian Superbike Series there in Edmonton, Rad Torque Raceway this weekend. Right now they're racing, and hopefully I'll have some news for you next week, or we will have some news next week on how that panned out.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
So the Alaman, 300,000 people on the Alaman, I think it was.
Over the course of how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that an all-time record, or?
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's what someone said. You know, it sounds a lot, doesn't it?
It's a lot of people, man.
Yeah. Sounds a lot.
That's what weren't they saying 300,000 showed up to the race in Spain for the MotoGP?
Yeah.
I think that's what they said.
Yeah. Le Mans was at like 295.
You know, there's a lot of fans out
Le
there.
Mans 24 hour.
And we're getting viewership from about 11 of them. Stick with us, folks. We're going to build the audience.
Yeah. So
What
you,
else?
well, that's
I think that's it. That's kind of
You want to talk about your Fireblade that came third in the Alaman?
Yeah, let me hear about it.
Well,
So who was on the Fireblade?
Dean Harrison.
Dean Harrison. Okay.
Dean Harrison.
Okay.
So the bikes cost around £25,000 to buy, and they sink about 60 into it.
Okay.
60 or 65,000.
Is that a 1,000 cc
Yeah.
or a 600 cc?
No, this 1,000.
1,000.
So
Okay.
they sink about 60 into it, so they end up with a 90,000, about a £90,000 bike
Wow.
for the Alaman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're not going to be buying one of those.
No kidding.
No.
What all do they do? I imagine they swap out the exhaust,
Well,
headers.
they swap. They don't swap as much as the senior bike, but it does push out more power.
Yeah.
It goes from 215 stock to 235.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy.
And the bodywork, the bodywork is
Yeah.
all like way different.
Wow.
It's like it's this high. Like literally, the screen is about this high,
Wow.
way high.
Yeah, that is.
So they can hide behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I got that little bit.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. I watched the coverage. Actually, I should do a shout out where I watched the Alaman coverage.
Yeah.
There's a channel called on YouTube Motorola.
Motorola.
It was the channel I watched
Okay.
the Superbike on, and
Okay. Hey, Motorola.
and Steve Day was commentating the race,
Okay.
and Matthew Roberts was the interviewer.
Okay.
He was interviewing a bunch of guys like us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So it's a cool channel, Motorola,
Okay.
for the Alaman. I
Very
liked it.
good.
I liked it. It
Check-
was really good.
Check it out, folks.
Yeah.
Motorola.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, we like to support our other YouTube guys out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and the computer on that 5-blade is controlled. It's like a British Superbike. They used the British Superbike spec controlled ICU on that
Okay.
5-blade. But the BMW on one, the two BMWs came first and second.
Right. And
Yeah.
the Fireblade was
Third, yeah.
Well, that makes me want
Peter Hickman, man. I mean, Peter Hickman, he was lucky to win that race because he was 2 minutes behind,
Right.
like everyone, like halfway through the race.
Yeah.
He made it up, like, or people kind of dropped out.
Okay.
You know, especially Michael Dunlop, who was at least 25, 30 seconds ahead
Right.
at one time. He should have won.
Man,
Yeah,
that's a long lead.
yeah, and that your Arai, he had a.
Could have been the lens changer guy. Might not have been the actual Arai.
You know, it's something to do with the side pods or something like that.
Might clip in here.
He
Interesting.
had an Arai malfunction.
Interesting. Are you knocking my helmet?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's okay. That'll glance right off.
Yeah, that's what it's meant to be.
That's what they're for, man.
Okay.
That bad comment.
Okay, that's all I got,
will
man.
glance right off.
That's all I got.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for tuning
It was
in.
a quick one.
Subscribe,
You gonna say hi to anyone?
You know what? We really should give a proper shout out to Doreen Walmsley at Ducati Richmond. The reason I say that is she's actually a sponsor of one of the riders in the World Women's Circuit Racing, and you know, of all the dealerships around here, that's pretty, man, 2 thumbs up there, because that's actually stepping up to the plate and supporting who you're selling your product to. And I really believe in that. So I'm a big supporter of Ducati Richmond. And shout out to Doreen. Thanks for that. I'm sure that Mallory Dobbs is the name of the rider that she's sponsoring. And I guarantee you Mallory is very excited with that sponsorship. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, pretty much all I got too. So
Thanks
we're
for
gonna
tuning in.
Sign off.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm Dave.
I'm Lyle.
And we're coming to you from outside the cave.
Outside the cave. Subscribe, like, share. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Andrea.
Thanks, Andrea.